it's going to be a fun Christmas for you guys.
Really fun. Yeah.
Well, Lori, tell us, when Alicia first told you about the patches, what you were thinking, how you were feeling, what was going on with you, and what patches you got started on, and just dive into that wonderful story you were telling me about today.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to be here this evening, and I'm loving sharing my results with the patches. I have been following Alicia's journey for, 3.5 years. My son is married to her daughter, Kayla, and we share 2 grandchildren together. And I'll back up. For the past year, I have been dealing with some pretty severe depression, and I have been treated with that with prescription medication. And sort of had it a little under control, but in July, I reached out to Alicia. I just felt like I needed some more energy. I was just exhausted all the time. And we had a grandbaby due the end of August, and I knew that my son and daughter-in-law needed help with the almost 2-year-old and the grandbaby, and I had to find some energy. I just had to find some energy. So reached out to Alicia, and I told her, I said, I need some energy. And I was also, going through menopause, sort of need some hormone assistance. So I started on the X39, the Aeon, and SP6 patches. And my first day of patching, I'll never forget this date, August the 8th. August the 8th was my first day of patching. I put the patches on, and not long, maybe my midday, I noticed all of my depression was gone and the brain fog was lifted, and I just had so much energy. It's like I was back to me again. It was just amazing. I was back to me. I felt great. I just felt like the Energizer Bunny, and I was clear headed, and I just was happy again. And then on day 2, I'll back it up a little bit with some history. I have been dealing with for a long time, over 5-6 years. It's embarrassing to talk about, but it is what it is. Explosive diarrhea. And I had gone through so much testing with, I had 2 colonoscopies. I was seeing a functional medicine practitioner. I was seeing a GI specialist, and nobody could figure out what was going on. I was doing supplements. I was, doing an anti-inflammatory diet, food testing, allergy testing, you name it. I can't tell you how much money and time and effort I'd spent on trying to figure out what was causing this horrible explosive diarrhea. And I travel with my husband about once a month, and that had become almost impossible because I had to know exactly where a bathroom was. It was hard. So I on day 2 of patching, I I had my first regular bowel movement that I've had in years. And I know, right? And so I didn't really tell anyone what I was doing. I didn't really share it with anyone. I just wanted to see. So my happiness continued. I had lots of energy. I was having daily, regular bowel movements. And so about a month later, I decided to start sharing with everyone, because these patches have just been life-changing for me.
Well, Lori, that's amazing, because with a lot of people struggle with bowel issues.
Oh,
A lot of people struggle with depression and anxiety issues and hormonal changes. When we're going through the menopause, I know myself, everything just flips. What was normal is not anymore. Everything changed for me. Same thing. So, and what all patches were you using?
The X39, the Aeon, and SP6.
Wow, that is so good that you just have such great results, and now you're able to share with others this wonderful story, because a lot of us women are dealing with many of those same things. So thank you so much, Alicia.
Oh, you're welcome.
Did you have a question for Lori?
I just want to add, as the friend, you know, that was on the outside looking in and knowing what was going on with her, you know, guys, Lori was doing all the right things. She was crazy active, like yoga 3 and 4 times a week. She watched her diet. She watched her food intake. She was doing the supplement protocol that was recommended to her by, you know, accredited doctors and functional medicine practitioners, you know, people that we know and trust as well. But she was still having severe depression and severe you know, these like severe IBS type symptoms. And you know, she's doing all the right things. And putting 3 little patches on, it was like a trigger. It was almost like with that Aeon, the anti-inflammatory. And I was thinking about this, Lori. Monday night we did a big event in her home, and she shared a little bit more of her story. And I was thinking about it, how what all you had gone through with all of that. It was almost like the inflammation in your brain just decreased overnight, and that X39 was able to come in and restore and repair and start working through all that damage that was going on internally. And I'm telling you, Lori's beautiful, you guys. But she had gotten to the point over that course of that year, she wouldn't even allow you to take a picture of her. I asked her the other day to do a before and after picture of herself from a year ago till today. And she's like, there's not one, because she was in that mindset and she felt so bad that she wouldn't allow anybody to take a picture of her from this time last year. And so she just put those patches on, and it's like, boom. She literally is what we call one of the one patch wonders. But luckily she's still patching.
I am.
Great results. So if I had any question for you, you know, it would be if somebody was dealing with depression, or somebody was dealing with an IBSD, or, you know, some type of spastic colon or really sensitive bowel. And you wouldn't believe how many women and men get up every day and leave their house with a bag that has toilet paper, wipes, and a change of clothes and a trash bag in it. It's pretty surprising how many people I talk to that are in that situation. You know, what would you tell them with these patches, Lori? What would you say to them?
Don't wait. Start now. I mean, I wish I would have reached out to you 3 years ago. You know, I thought I was doing all the right things.
Right.
And I wasted so much money and time.
Well, just keep patching, girl. And it's
am.
exciting to see you and watch you share your testimony now. Thank you for being so bold with your testimony too, because you know those symptoms that you are experiencing aren't fun or always easy to talk about. But you're helping a lot of people. You're helping a lot of people.
Well, and that's my passion and my purpose now, is just to help others, because I know there's so many people out there dealing with depression and dealing with digestive issues that, you know, there is help, and I want to help those people.
Yeah. You know, it's fun because our X39 combined with the Aeon patch has a nickname. April, what do we call it? What do you know what we call it when we put those together?
The dynamic duo.
Well, and it's called the Happy Patch pack.
Oh yeah, with the Happy Patch. Oh yeah,
the Happy Patch pack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you put those two together, it's like, woo, we get giddy.